Yes, I.
What's up, meatbags? It's the often imitated, never duplicated Tony TGD, joined by Carl Claus and Gary, the obsessive compulsive gamer. What's up, gentlemen?
Hey, what's going on? Hey, I hope
Not
everybody
much.
had a good New Year.
Thinking about picking a new screen name.
Man, what's going on over there, Carl? Sounds like you got some trouble in paradise.
Oh, nothing. Just people talking. That's all. So I was thinking about picking a new screen name. So.
All right. So as always, we will go through and discuss how our week's been. So, Carl, why don't we start with you? How's your week been? It's been 2 weeks because we can't really count the Christmas episode.
Pretty good. Had a good Christmas.
Did you get everything you wanted from Santa Claus this year?
I don't really want. It actually had a priority for me to pick something I wanted. I don't really ask for anything for Christmas anymore. Just.
Yeah, neither do I. I just hope for the best.
And figuring out gift shopping is just such a headache for me. Not because of money, just because of the level of attention and energy it requires. Oh my gosh!
The crowds.
I just throw money at people on Christmas.
I have a feeling a lot of people threw money at Amazon this Christmas.
I don't support Jeff Bezos.
I didn't really. I got cash and restaurant gift cards, and that's it.
I used to work for Jeff Bezos.
As far as the cash goes,
Dorkside.
I got
hold up, Carl, because Dorkside says you sound like you're joining us from the restroom. Is that restroom? Are you on the shitter, Carl?
He's dropping off the rest of those Christmas logs.
I'm actually using some wireless. I'm actually using some wireless earpods. So I can use my headphones if you want. It's not that big of a deal.
No, it's up to you. I mean, there was just a little bit of an echo. The acoustics in your location. So what else have you been doing? How was New Year's, Carl?
I don't know.
You party?
No, I don't. I don't drink that excessively. Well, I mean, according to Mad Max, I've been stalking people and knifing them in the back, knifing them to death.
Who are you knifing? What's this going on, Carl? I hear there's a feud between you and Mad
Max. Well, Mad Max, from what a blinded Braille told me, accused me of being dangerous.
Dangerous?
Yeah, I know. I said the same thing in that tone.
This is why Carl gets all the ladies, man. He's dangerous.
Oh, well, you know how links go. Hold on tight. He's not very dangerous.
I don't know. Can't trust people in masks.
I know, right?
So how about you, Gary? How you been for the last 2 weeks? Haven't heard from you.
Yeah, how have things been for you?
It's been hectic, man. I mean, we did Christmas shopping all the way up until Christmas Eve. The kids, I mean, we pretty much had everything done. The last thing I was looking for was the Batman Batcave thing for the little one, and that was pretty much sold out everywhere. I should have pulled the trigger on it a couple months back, and I didn't. And then the only place you can really find it at is Target. And then I did some calling. Had to deal with a couple rude people from Target, but lady told me, "You're not going to find it anywhere," and she was laughing at me on the phone. And the next day, they did show up at a local Target, and we snatched that up. So, it's been hectic. You got the kids, and you want to make sure their Christmas is good and get them everything that they want. And we went overboard like we usually do. They got spoiled, and but Christmas was good. Got drunk yesterday, had fun. Tried to bomb Vito's Halo stream, and to no avail. He's not here today. I wanted to talk with Vito, maybe get him on the show, but he's probably busy. So, but other than that, everything's been going good, except for my not feeling too well. My kidney's giving me some problems. I don't necessarily know if it's the kidney, but I'm in it's rough. Let's just put it that way. It's been bugging me for the last month, so I'm trying to deal with that and do the family thing, and it's rough.
What's up, Rhea? Happy New Year's to you and to everybody in the chat. So
how about you, Tony?
One kidney stone, 2 kidney
Oh,
stones.
I'm hoping it's just like, I know that sounds weird, but I'm hoping it's a kidney stone and nothing else. Obviously, I didn't go to the doctor or anything like that. And
I hope it's not boulders, because then you might get a visit from Matt Jarbo.
Oh yeah, I hope it's not too bad. But other than what I've read up on, I hope it's not cancer. I hope it's not a tumor. And if it's a kidney infection,
you better hope it's not kidney failure.
Yeah,
are you gonna save them, or are you gonna flush them?
I'll make a necklace out of them. It'll be my little victory. But
you heard that, folks. We will see exactly what the kidney stones of Gary look like.
He's gonna make a crown out of kidney stones.
Could you put them in a small glass jar and we could auction them off?
Man, I don't think they're gonna be small. With the amount of like pop that I drink, the soda, whatever you want to call it, that's probably what it is. That would be my best guess. But if they come out, I have a feeling I'm gonna be hurting.
Well, you better hope they
now. Let's remember what a kidney stone is, folks. It's a ball. Now remember, folks, a kidney stone is a spiked ball with hooks and claws.
It's not like a little pebble like people think. It's a jagged stone. So when that comes out, it doesn't feel too good.
It's tearing.
So I hear, right.
Moving.
If you want to know what it's like, boil yourself a hot dog and then just push a rock through it, and just imagine that's what Gary's going through right now.
So how about you, Tony? How's your couple of weeks been?
Oh, my couple of weeks have been hectic. All my plans fell to the wayside. I was going to go hard on YouTube and release a bunch of content while I was on vacation, and then I just got lazy and was like, I don't want to do that.
Well, that's good. I mean, did you have a couple weeks off from work, or?
Yeah, I had a week and a half, 11 days.
There you go. I mean, who wants to do anything when you got that much time to sit and relax? Did Max have a good Christmas?
Oh, had a perfect Christmas. He's old enough now to pick out what he wants, so I can just buy him exactly what he wants.
Right. Well, that's good.
Daddy, that's good. I want her for Christmas.
No. What else?
Tony's a responsible parent.
What's that?
The one with the double D's.
I said Tony's a responsible parent.
Yeah, that's right. Not until he's 18.
He's gonna buy her the one with the. He's gonna buy her the one with the triple B's.
When he turns 18, you're taking him to the old strip club.
No, the new strip club, not the old one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, even better.
But yeah, like I said, I was gonna do a bunch of stuff that I ended up just not playing. A lot of Genshin Impact. The website is now on hiatus. It is being put into a hibernation, if you will, so I can focus on YouTube, bring you guys quality content, bring you guys all the best.
Tony, did you not renew your LLC?
No, I renewed my my domain.
Oh, hey, that's right. You know, something awesome happened. Via Miko got launched New Year's Eve.
Launched out a window?
Isn't that awesome? They were supposed to. Turbo Joe apparently did an unboxing, and I mean that's what Turbo Joe and Tommy Tallarico said.
I hope he's having fun with that console.
We see
which
debut,
version of
there was a debut of an anti-Amico podcast. Mike
Garcia.
There was.
Who else was on that? Tommy Amico was on there, and some other individuals.
I missed that. I'll have to check that out, boy.
Yeah,
They
there's
have an I thought we were the anti-Amico after dark.
Hey, what
Gary
happened to me?
has lost his he's disappeared. Gary's gone. What else have I been up to? New Year's, I just fucked around, hung out, no drinking, no smoking, just chilled. I popped into a few live streams earlier in the day.
Oh yeah.
There he is. Gary's back.
I don't know what happened. It kicked me out. I was still in the I was in the backstage area. Kicked me out for some reason.
No idea.
But yeah, like I was saying, I'll have to check that out. I didn't know they had a anti-Amico stream podcast going or whatever.
And so,
yeah, so I've been playing. Huh?
I was gonna say, with this New Year's coming, we probably have some. What do they call those resolutions? New Year's resolutions. So, what do you think, gentlemen? Do you think
I don't buy it.
we should go over what we're gonna resolve to do in the new year?
Oh
Is that
God!
something you think our fans
Yeah,
want to hear?
we
okay.
could go
Sure.
over that.
Well, it could be interesting.
All right, so I guess Carl, because he doesn't believe in them, he says that they're not real.
Oh, they're real.
I
It's just
try
whether
to
you.
stick to realistic resolutions, stuff like I can follow.
Well, that's the thing. If
Not
you
the
see,
usual lose
a lot
X
of
amount
people,
of pounds,
a lot of
or
people
take
set the
better
bar
care
too
of
high.
myself, but not something like that.
You gotta set the bar a little bit lower.
I'm more
A lot of people want to do the
So
do
my
the weight
resolution
loss.
is to not buy
Can Carl hear me?
any big new consoles when I don't need them.
Hey, Carl, can you hear Gary?
That's pretty much what mine is.
Carl,
I don't think you can hear either of us.
I know what happened. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I know what it is. There we go. I
Stealing my
forgot.
thunder,
See,
Carl.
what happens in mine? Sorry about that. See, what happens with my phone is I have to press a button that's over the avatar when they pop on. Sorry about that.
So what are your
I
New
honestly
Year's
thought it
resolutions, Carl?
wouldn't do that. Oh well, mine is just not buy so many big consoles this year. Be happier with what I've got, you know. Not just buy any at all, honestly.
Seems reasonable.
I have an Xbox Series S and I have a Nintendo Switch Redbox.
Well, you're set. I mean, is there any other big ones to really buy other than a PlayStation? If you got an Xbox, you really don't need the PlayStation, do you?
The Switch OLED, which I've been considering buying that, but beyond that, no.
Gary's gonna get you to buy a Playdate, though.
That'll never. Hell would have to freeze over for that because the batteries explode.
I will send you an Amico, Carl. How's that sound?
Okay. If you want to spend the $250 plus shipping, and that, go for it.
Ooh, now I might have to just to see Carl's happy face, soaking his feet in his Amico.
Yeah, I mean, go for it. I usually have a decent happy face.
Mike says he's pumped for the Zero and Television Zero making its debut coming soon.
I mean, if it's real, okay, sure.
Is anything real anymore? I don't know.
No, we just live in the Matrix.
I've been reliving the Amico launch for the last.
I'm not watching that movie. That is my resolution. Not watch the Matrix.
That's an easy one to pull off. What about you, Gary? I know you got some good things on the horizon. What are your New Year's resolutions?
Probably I'll probably do probably the number one that everybody has. I need to get back down to probably around 200 pounds. Put too much weight on this last year and a half, and I'm feeling it. So that's probably number one. And number two, I have to do with the show. I think with Thanksgiving, month of November and the month of December behind me, we're gonna get that intro done so that we can have a proper introduction for the three of us. And yeah,
Well, the four of us.
yeah, the four. Yeah, that's right, the four of us. I forgot. Blinded's not with us tonight. Yeah, we'll
It's more work.
have that finished up. Definitely, last 2 months have kind of halted everything, and I'm pretty close to getting it done. I just gotta sit down and shoot it, and that'll be a chore because there's going to be about 1,000 frames or so, but we'll get it done.
Yeah, hopefully Gary's kids don't.
I mean, you could
Track
end
them.
up like
What was that, Carl?
End up like what?
man, those kids need voice restrictors.
Little barking collars.
Jeez,
Oh, that would be terrible.
Don't bother that. Oh man, I mean, that's just loud. Whew.
So for myself, my personal New Year's resolution is much like Gary, to lose a little weight, just a little bit. I've been sitting on my ass 5 hours a day, playing games, being a little sluggish this last couple of weeks. So, with the holidays behind, I think it's time to go back and just drop a few pounds. I think maybe me and Gary should have a weight loss challenge.
Little competition. Well, I'll tell you what. I had my boss. I used to work in a mechanic shop. My boss owned, a longtime friend of the family. I used to work for him about 10 years ago, and we'd always go back and forth. He actually called me a couple months back out of the blue because I always talk to him from time to time, and he always handles, some of my car work, and then sometimes he'll let me use the shop to get some of that work done, and I'll do it myself. But he calls me a couple months back, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I got a question for you. Hey, we're doing a little competition here in the shop. You want to be a part of it? We're losing weight here." And this was a kind of a long running thing that we'd always go back and forth with and joke about. But I was like, yeah, it was kind of weird that I don't work in the shop anymore, so it's kind of hard to keep tabs on the boys. But so I opted out of that one, especially knowing that I'm eating good right now. So it's hard. It's hard to lose that weight when you're eating good and living good. So, but definitely, I'm definitely up for the challenge.
On this, Carl?
It's not as hard as people. All you gotta do is
No, I don't.
portion. You got to portion it out right. Oh, liposuction is the easiest way to do it. Yeah, but then you got to worry about all the excess skin. If you do it the right way, which is really easy, you cut out the sweets, cut out pop, soda, you drink water, don't eat before you go to bed, you portion right and you exercise. That's all there is to it. It's really not that hard.
Excuse me.
I did lose a bunch of weight.
What's that, Carl? What'd you say?
I said I did lose a bunch of weight once upon a time.
Yeah, did you find
through Weight Watchers? Huh?
When you said you lost a bunch of weight, I thought maybe you took your cousin and you lost him at the mall or something.
No. I mean, I joined Weight Watchers and I lost weight.
So you don't want in on this competition with me and Gary? Are you afraid that we're gonna out?
No, I don't do weight loss competitions.
We'll have to see if Blinded Braille wants in on it. We got to set some stakes, Gary. What are you gonna set for the?
Well, we could do another donation, $100 to your choice.
$100 to the charity of your choice.
Yeah. And I actually donate plasma for some extra cash in the pocket. So I get weighed in twice a week for when they check your vitals. So kind of helps, and it's pretty accurate. Their scales are pretty accurate. So, but yeah, I'm at 260 right now.
Ooh.
Like I said, two years ago, I was weighing in at around 200, but I was really thin around then. Well, it was about 200, and then I'd say about 2.5 years ago, I was down to about 180. That was the best shape I've been in my life. I've usually always been around 220, and then when I'm happy and I'm eating a lot and enjoying life, I'm up there about 240, 260. And it seems like my metabolism's pretty good. No, I never go above 260. For some reason, I can eat, and I'll just stay at like 260. But you definitely feel it, you know, in your your daily activity and everything. That 260 is like not where I want to be. And that, I'm 6'1", and I got some muscle on me, so getting down to about 200 is probably my goal. And yeah, the challenge is on, my friend. If you wanna go, I'd say what we'd have to do is figure out. I don't know if we could go straight poundage, because obviously you got to take into account, how tall you are, your muscle mass, and all that other stuff. But
I know we'll go straight poundage. First off, I want to go to this comment. Having Amico Day says, "Eat a Twinkie at the same time as lipo and watch it go through the tube." I don't think that's how that works. Tommy Remiko says we should do uppers. Start snorting Ritalin. Maybe do some cocaine off the backs of hookers.
That's cheating. Not the backs, the asses.
I was trying to keep it family friendly, but okay. Straight Poundage is Chappie's favorite adult film, by the way. Thanks for reminding him, Gary. Well, me and Gary, we are about the same height. I'm about 6'1", 6'1.5". We're about the same weight. So I'm about 248 right now. So I mean, we could go straight pound for pound.
Yeah, and I definitely like the water weight's a real thing, because I watch myself fluctuate, on a weekly basis, anywhere from around 250 to 260. So, but the last time I was weighed in was a couple days ago. Was it yesterday? Or no, I don't know if it was yesterday. What's today? Today's Saturday. So yeah, Thursday was the last time I was weighed in for donating, and I came in at, I want to say it was either 259 or 260. So, but
Gary's a big old fatty.
I'm a big fatty. Well, I was always a big boy all my entire life, and then I don't know who threw the comment up there, but yeah, a breakup or going through something life thing is kind of what got me going a couple years back. It was about 4.5, 5 years now, and then yeah, that was definitely my motivation to get into better shape and drink more water. I was eating really clean. I was eating straight oatmeal for breakfast. Lunch would be like that, non-fat Greek yogurt. And then it's just discipline, man. That's all it is. If you can discipline yourself, it's really not that hard. But like I said, you got the family life, and you got, you're enjoying your time. It's easy to lose sight of that and just eat. So
I'll tell you about my weight loss journey. I did lose quite a few pounds, and I would join Weight Watchers. And I mean, the system does work, but it doesn't work very well.
Yeah, but is the Weight Watchers where they send you the food?
No, that's Jenny Craig.
Oh yeah, that's that, and I think there's another one I'm thinking of. Not Weight Watchers, Nutrisystem. There you go. Yeah, that to me is the biggest kind of sham, because you don't need those meals, and that's just going to cost you more money than you actually have to spend. That's for people who want they take the easy route out, where they think just eating those meals is what's going to make them lose weight, and they don't really exercise. You got to exercise, right? I mean, you got to be active. And
I always heard those meals were always bad for you. Bad for you because when you stopped using them, you'd gain the weight back.
Well, I don't know about that, but the problem is they probably do by you right, because they're portioning it right. The problem is are you going to have the self-control to eat just one of their meals that they want you to eat? I'm sure people are
that's true.
People are probably going in on it like, oh, okay, I'll have 3 of them tonight and we'll be good. No, it's all about portioning, man. If you can really, at least, within the first couple of months say, okay, if you're eating like 6 pancakes for breakfast and 3 pieces of bacon and a piece of toast or something, right? You got to cut that in half. No, I wish I ate. I don't make pancakes all that often. I usually make just straight scrambled eggs and stuff like that.
I don't do
but
breakfast.
No.
Breakfast does you. Dorkside says he just eats Taco Bell and he's shitting and dropping pounds before he even leaves the restaurant. What's up, Josh?
That's
Josh
a load of farce. I eat Taco Bell all the time, and that never happens to me.
Yeah, Tommy Uyumiko reminds us that Metal Jesus Rocks tried this and just got fatter.
I mean,
are you picking up chicks at the Weight Watchers, Carl? Mr. 804 says he's seen you there.
Do they have a Weight Watchers like place to go to exercise and shit?
Yeah. Oh no. It's what they did is they pretty much use the app. Tried a few of their exercises. They didn't really work for me. They were kind of dumb.
Carl shows up to Weight Watchers with a candy bar and some condoms, and he's all good for the day.
No way.
Well,
I wouldn't date any of those women. That's for damn sure.
Carl, even if you went and we went to a Salvation Army the other day, and I seen something I probably should have picked up. Even if you're sitting and playing, video games, if you're sitting there playing Skyrim, if you have one of those little, bike things where you can just put your feet on and get your body, your blood pumping and stuff, even while you're playing games. I mean, it's as simple as that. Just get your body active, man.
You cannot, I repeat, not exercise while playing Skyrim. It's too involving of a game.
Nah, you could do it. Hey, what's up, Wiley?
You need to get it to where when you pedal, it moves your character.
Oh, that would never work.
You pedal and it provides the power for the PlayStation.
I mean, here's the problem why that won't work. Skyrim has too many mountains.
Well, I like Tony's idea. That way, you're constantly pedaling so that you don't you lose the power to your game.
I would literally pedal myself off of a mountain and die.
Dorkside says he has word that Carl started his own Weight Watchers group cult to pick up chicks 250 and under. No, you got a Weight Watchers.
I actually stopped using Weight Watchers because I stopped believing in the system.
Weight Watchers, you watch your weight go up.
It's kind of like AA. If you're not in it and you don't have a support group, you're fucked.
See, here's a problem why I left. They said you have to eat your weight in protein, but I did the research and that doesn't work. It goes against what the system teaches you. That's why I stopped, because it's a lie. That's why I stopped, because it's a lie. It's a hoax. You have to be committed to losing weight.
Right. If like I said before, if you're taking the easy way out and you're thinking that just eating those prepped meals or following those few things and you're not gonna you're gonna skip doing the activity, it's just not gonna work for you.
Yeah, Carl, those women, they what
Mr. 804 says Carl is a nutritionist now.
Oh no, I'm not a nutritionist, but just like, and those women, they got so much enjoyment out of eating only a teaspoon-sized portion. It was creepy.
Well, it's not that you have to portion yourself like that. You just gotta not overindulge. Okay, a lot of us don't realize that what we're eating, we're just eating way too much.
Fat Americans. Says most English people are much smaller than Americans and Canadians. Have you seen American breakfast, Wiley? It is like 12 pancakes, 6 sides of bacon, hash browns.
Yeah, we overindulge.
Now, Wiley, I would not be talking about British people, okay? Because British people, by stereotype, are the most melodramatic people in the world. Whoa, it's amazing with as melodramatic as they are stereotyped and drink. Yeah, let's talk about the drinking for that matter. They drink so much, I'm surprised their livers haven't shriveled up.
Carl, take it down a notch.
He's fiery today.
Yeah, Carl is been in a mood ever since we popped him on.
It's Mad Max's fault, that douchebag.
Don't worry about it. You need to stop worrying about that. Just
He pisses me off.
It pisses everybody off.
Oh man.
So are we gonna update the people weekly? Gary, have like a weekly segment and let them know where we're at. Because I have a scale here at home. I have a home scale.
Yeah, we can do that, and I'll have to get it because we don't have a scale here. I can get one really cheap. That's easy. Either that or I'll just start taking pictures while I'm at CS. So that's even more official. I can't cheat you on that one. But yeah, we could do. We do it, or we can release the news every Saturday and see where we're at. Or I'll definitely pop something up on Twitter if you want. But yeah, the challenge has been accepted.
The gauntlet
Just
is
like
thrown down.
it's like Street Fighter. You're going down, buddy.
And to Dork's side, I totally am.
We will, I guess, since the challenge has been thrown down, the gauntlet thrown down later today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow, since we are online right now and talking. I guess on Sunday, we will update you what the official starting weights of both myself and Gary. I'll let you know if Blinded Braille opts in. And of course, anybody else in the chat who wants in on this, let me know. Drop me a line. We'll throw you in on the contest.
And the winner commits seppuku.
No seppuku. The winner will have the honor of banging all the wives of the losers.
Well, shit, none of you are gonna win.
Carl's like, shit, I'm in now. He's down. He don't have a wife.
No way. I'm anti-relationship, baby. No way.
That's how we get them all. Damn you, Carl.
The winner will be, the person with the most weight loss, and he will be the happiest among us. While the losers will donate $100 to the charity of the winner's choice. So it'll be a nice thing for charity. So if you want in, let me know. Hit me up.
How long is this gonna last? What are we putting on it? Like 6 months?
6 months. 6 months sounds good.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's add a limit here. How much weight you reach before? So in other words, you can't get too thin.
No,
you can get as thin if you want to look like Starvin' Marvin. You can look like Starvin' Marvin if you want.
I will cut my legs off to win this challenge. Do not worry. He'll be like, how did Tony lose 200 pounds? He's fucking no legs, no arm.
Just wobbling around.
Amico Day says it should be percentage based.
Yeah, body fat percentage. That's why I said I forget how to calculate all that, but I mean we'll figure it out.
Let's call it the smallest winner.
Yeah. We don't want to be the biggest loser. We don't want to steal the name.
I hate that, the biggest loser. It's so contrary to
I wonder where some of those people are now. Some of those people who lost that huge amount of weight. I wonder what they're doing now.
Some of them did not keep the weight off.
Yeah, a lot of them didn't. I guess, I mean, it really depends on what the starting weights of everybody is. If we're all more or less in the same general area, within 10 pounds, we won't do percentages. But I guess if somebody's like 400 pounds,
I know when I'm back down to 180 and Tony's sitting there at like 215, I'm gonna crown myself the winner.
Yeah, Mr. 804 says 4 stumps Tony making YouTube videos with his mouth stick. Yeah, do what it takes to win, right? Dorkside wants to know, did you say the smallest wiener, Carl? Is that the contest you want?
I said the smallest winner. WINNER.
Chappie says the smallest winner is my other favorite adult film.
Well, I'm definitely losing that contest.
Okay, now, gentlemen. It says, Amico Day says, if I started at 180 and lost 60, but Carl could lose 75, I would lose automatically. Yeah, but he still has to do it, right? I mean, even if Carl starts at more weight, and he has a higher potential to lose. He still has to lose.
I'm
right?
not doing the weight loss though. Let me make that clear.
Your name hypothetically, Carl. It's a hypothetical, Carl.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, me and Gary, so far the only two in this, and we both have a similar height, a similar starting weight. So we'll see how it goes.
Well, my biggest hurdle will be when I was losing the weight. I was working at Amazon, and I was a picker, so I was doing a lot of heavy lifting and running around the facility, setting records too. So it's definitely gonna be harder because I'm gonna have to find, because I'm stay at home. So and I don't work at a job or anything like that anymore, but I'll have to find the push-ups and pull-ups and all the good stuff.
And the winner commits ritual suicide.
No suicide. So we can't say that word on YouTube, Carl. You're gonna get us demonetized.
No, you're gonna get us banned here, guy.
We could talk about Winnie the Pooh and get the Chinese to ban us.
Carl's really going hard. So Gary, what were those records you set at Amazon? Most mistakes on a single order?
No, so for you would pick, there were 4 different departments, and there was I can't remember, there was what they considered BOD, non-con. Can't remember them. It's been so long since I worked there. But when I came back from leave, they were missing me because a lot of people in that facility didn't want to work. They didn't want to put in the work. But from when I started to when I would leave, I kicked ass, man. That job was easy. I know a lot of people have probably seen YouTube videos and people complaining that they work really hard at Amazon, but I worked even harder, and I got a little bit more benefits to kind of slack off on breaks. I had longer breaks where people had maybe 15 minutes. I had 30 minutes. I didn't have any complaints, but I had set a record for, I was like 1,800 units in the span of my shift or something like that. I can't remember exactly how it was, but I was up on the wall until I left that place. So I was on the wall of fame.
Employees look bad. They were all like, "That fucking Gary."
Yeah, they didn't care. They really didn't care. But yeah, I mean, everybody there loved me. When I quit, they were calling me for weeks after, like, "Oh, come back, we need you." But yeah, it was a no-go, and I miss it, man. Amazon job was a great job. It was good pay. There were some great people that worked there. I kind of miss it, but yeah, it was definitely it was work. But when I work, I like to work. You get a sense of pride when you're putting in good work like that, even if it's not money that's going into your pocket. I know I made Jeff Bezos a rich guy, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
I hear you. Ninja Kitty says Tony has them big ass balls holding him down. Have you been talking to the ex-wife, Ninja Kitty? Chappie says he always wanted to work at Amazon. Is it fun?
I made it fun. I thought it was fun because it's like basically when I started working, the first thing that they trained me on was the pit, which is basically like not like it wasn't like a forklift, but I would raise up like 40 feet, 50 feet in the air and pick off your items that you get, like diapers and big, huge things of like toilet paper and, Hamilton Beach products, all your appliances and stuff like that, do rugs, ladders. I loved it. A lot of people complained about it, but I liked it. And here in Michigan, in Livonia, they didn't. I think they had one facility in Woodhaven, but it was a part-time facility. So when they opened up the Livonia plant, it was like 1 million square feet. So it was a very big building. And I was picking, everything from your kids' toys to snow blowers, like I said, rugs and ladders and all that good stuff. And I had a blast. You're basically driving like almost like a go-kart around all day. And I'm a good driver, so navigating through the aisles and doing stuff like you're not supposed to do, which they would kind of frown upon. Which you would do things like airplaning, where you're driving and you're lifting your your pit up at the same time, which was kind of like frowned upon. But that's how I would get stuff done a little quicker. I'd cut the corners a little bit, so to say. And but I was still safe doing all this stuff. I was pretty good with all that. So I found the job pretty fun. A lot of people would complain that they were worked hard, but then again, a lot of those people were people who were in the packing area and then loading the loading docks and stuff like that. And that, I would work those jobs from time to time because they needed help, and they were a bit of a drag. But for the most part, you put me on a pit, I'm by myself all day. Got a little fan there blowing on me to keep me nice and cool during the summer. No one really to answer to. Oh yeah,
they're not supposed to give you fans.
Oh, that's what was on a pit, man. They give you a little fan to cool you off.
You can have water and cool air when you're finished working.
If that were the case, I probably wouldn't have been working so hard because it would get pretty hot in the summertime in that facility. But I thought it was a great job. Like I said, a lot of people complained about it, and during the time I worked there was when all the stuff was coming out about how they worked everybody so hard and they would be firing people. But it, as long as your time on task was there and you weren't screwing around talking to people, it was an easy job. You follow your PDA. It tells you to go here, pick up an item, go there, pick up an item. You do that for 10 hours, you're done. I mean, it doesn't get much easier than that.
Sounds good. I used to work at a fulfillment center for Home Depot. I used to pick stuff that come down a conveyor belt. So I know how it is. It is hard work. But if you're willing to do the work, if you're not a lazy ass, you'll enjoy it. You'll work up a good, healthy sweat, a good, refreshing
sense of accomplishment. You're actually doing something instead of just like what I'm doing now. The money I make now is kind of like, I just feel like I need to get out and do something. It's kind of like lazy work. I'm just sitting around all day, and that's why I put the weight on, man, because I'm just not doing nothing.
To get back on track, my second New Year's resolution for the year is to keep Gabbing with Geeks on track. When we do these talks, we do veer off from the topic quite a bit. We end up in some weird, wild,
like we just did,
places, just like we just did. And so we're going to try to keep us more focused, more on task, if you will.
Well, you've already failed that, Tony. Good luck with that one.
Well, I didn't fail it because I didn't announce it till after.
Okay, so starting now.
Checkmate.
All right, Carl, you heard him.
Made no promises.
And of course, the third thing is, like I said, I am putting the website on hibernation. So we're going to be focusing on the YouTube channel, hardcore, everyday, daily uploads. We're going to have some scheduled uploads, so you know exactly on this day you're going to get a wrestling thing. On this day you'll get a video game thing. On Saturdays you'll get this thing, whatever this is, this monstrosity that we've created here. So we're going to do that. We're going to focus real hard. I'm going to try to get some guests to come in, do some shows, do some videos. I'm going to finagle Gary, Carl, and Blinded to be on some videos instead of just on the live streams.
Well, I seen that the LLC video actually was doing pretty well. People were interested in the LLC video that we did yesterday.
Yeah, people are always interested in the Amico. They always peek their heads up, want to see what's going on.
People love a school bus fire.
A school bus? What? That's the first time
I said people love a school bus fire.
And as part of my determination, as part of my commitment to quality content here on the channel, I'm going to do something that might upset a few people, might upset a lot of people, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to start going after these grifters, these liars, these fakes and phonies on YouTube. We're not going to hold back anymore. We're going to go ahead and call them out when they bullshit. We're going to be there to point out the fact that they do not know what the fuck they're talking about. So, folks like Tim
I
Pool,
like that.
Ordering, Geeks and Gamers, all these people, you're on notice. You might not notice me now, but you will someday. we're going to make sure that all your fans get the accurate information. We're no longer going to just sit by and let these people grift off of you.
Yeah, we'll keep them
look
in
forward to
check.
that. And to my friends who might find themselves within the crosshairs, I do apologize, but being friends with me does not preclude you from being called out on your bullshit.
Sorry, sorry.
I like it. Yeah, I like it. Just because I'm a big Pat fan, I don't mind going after guys that are spewing nonsense. So I'm in.
But I do it on a daily basis.
Well, you're next, Carl.
Yeah, you're next. It's going to be a daily video on Carl.
I look forward to it.
And of course, as sort of a goal, I don't know if this is a resolution, but more like a goal for the new year. Within 6 months, I would like to hit 1,000 subscribers. I would like to get the channel monetized. And I think by the end of the year, I want to have 2,000 subs. I think we can do it. You on board for that, gentlemen?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll give it a good go.
I want to hit 5. Can I reach for the stars? I want to hit 5.
Reaching too high. We don't want to be like Icarus and burn up in the sun, but we will reach there. We will get there. There's no reason why we shouldn't. We do quality content. We do accurate reporting. We're interesting. We're funny. At least I seem to think so. Everybody loves Carl.
God damn it, Carl.
I doubt that, but go on.
That's okay. I play the role of the boring white guy pretty good. So
yeah, we all have our roles. I mean, I am the charismatic, tall, dark, and handsome Latino. Gary is the boring white guy, and Carl is
I'm the grand know-it-all
on his head hobo that screams things on the corner. Is it trying to cross?
And I am the grand know-it-all. So there.
Carl's holding the sign that the world will end tomorrow.
And I'm probably going to be right.
We are at 344 subscribers right now. So all we got to do is triple that in 6 months. So as we lose weight, we should be gaining subs. That's
Don't forget you got to eat lots of weird stuff.
Oh, I'll be posting that. You'll be seeing the meals every day. I'll be posting that on Twitter on the regular.
Gary's going to become one of those Instagram women that post all of his food. What else? What else we got going on the channel? I know there were some other things we talked about.
I bought some games.
I think more of the same. We got to just do a little bit more Japanimation stuff, and more game stuff.
Oh, I did get one. Japanimation for Christmas.
What'd you get, Carl?
Bubblegum Crisis, the original, not 2040.
It's not bad. Not bad. It's classic. Ninja Kitty says, so when are we seeing that special stop motion stuff that Gary was making a few months back?
Yeah, it's going to be, like I said a little earlier, I don't know if you just joined us late, but I'm definitely on track now that the holidays are behind me. So I'll definitely have some time for that now.
Stop motion. Yeah, Gary's stop motion porn is on schedule. So
whoa.
Morris dancing on Sundays. I don't know what Morris dancing is. And also, men don't dance. You heard it here first.
No, they do not dance. No, they don't.
Chappie McChapter says, yeah, but if we want boring news, we just go to Spawn Wave. It's the flavor that's interesting. That's right. We're going to give you accurate news with all the flavor and spice that you come to enjoy.
If you want boring gaslighting news, go to Spawn Wave.
I am kind of getting burnt out on all the clickbait stuff on YouTube and all the just everybody following suit and doing the same thing. Like, oh, Nintendo's got a new system coming out, and everybody RGT, Spawn Wave, and all these guys come out with the same. It's like it's getting boring and tired, man. It's like change it up, do something interesting for once.
Yeah, sacrifice a virgin.
Right.
We're not going to be chasing the trends. We're going to be setting the trends. That's right. People are going to be following what we do in the coming months. I guarantee it. like I said, I am in talks with some big people. And you know, when I say that I'm in talks with big people, I'm not talking out my ass. If you've seen the Christmas special, you'll know. We got friends in high places. We got friends all over the world, all over this great YouTube community. So we're going to start bringing people in, start having conversations with people. We're going to start doing things, fellas. I am committed. I am focused.
Yep.
If this is the year of the Amico, I feel we should have a couple good interviews this year. If it really is the year of the Amico, I have a feeling we'll get a couple good interviews.
Speaking of
that's
Amico,
last year.
Speaking of Amico, I did reach out to Ed Annunziata, the dolphin guy. So we did exchange a few messages. He seems interested in a possible interview. So we might learn some more about Dolphin Quest in the coming months.
Yeah.
We're going to roast his ass.
No, Carl. Here's the thing. Developers are far from guys who are creating this Frankenstein of a console. So you got to give these guys a little bit of a credit because they're detached from the actual project of the making the Amico and getting that distributed into people's hands. A game is far from what the system is and what it'll be able to handle. So we gotta at least hear them out, see what they're doing. Give these guys some credit where credit's due because they are working hard. A lot of these guys are working hard on games. So,
yeah, okay, cool.
And what else? There was something else. Oh yeah, I wanted to apologize for being tired. I was up late, conversating with a few people, so I am very tired. I think I went to bed about 6 in the morning. I didn't get up to like 12.
Oh yeah, that's
if I
early.
seem laid back, if I seem a little out of it, that's what it is.
Let me guess. Let me guess. You were talking to Richard Simmons, Andy, Dick, and Polly Shore.
No, but you're close. It's close. So I think that's it for the New Year's resolutions, unless Carl's got something to add or Gary.
No, I don't have any New Year's resolutions stuff.
I think my last New Year's resolution is to somehow get my hands on a analog pocket. I'll figure that one out, but I got to get my hands on an analog pocket.
Well, speaking of pocket, I'm trying to get Kevtris to pop on the channel and do an interview.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. I'd love to talk to him. Corey's awesome.
So you never know. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to bug him on Discord. See how that goes.
Cool.
But I think we need to turn our attentions to some sad news, some bitter news.